Hey everybody, welcome to a new episode of Juicing with Jen. Today I am going to be reviewing another juice maker. They are based out of Tacoma, Washington, and this particular line is called Stache Ride, Amuse Your Senses. So this is their card that they sent me with the information on it. So let's get down into it and we'll talk about this particular juice. Now, the first one on the list that I have is called the Carousel, and I have this in a 3 milligram strength. It's got a pretty girl on a carousel, and you'll notice it's kind of like a ride theme to it. And the description is this. It says, round and round she goes. That's where this delectable concoction of flavors will take you. This custard is sure to bring a smile to your face that will drive you a little nuts. So I dripped a little bit of this already, but I'm going to make sure that I have a good and wet cotton in here. So now you definitely smell the custard and obviously a little bit of a nut flavor in it. So let's go ahead. I'm painting, as they call it, on, and I am using this on my Freak Show. It has a 0.28 ohm coil build on it. I have it set at 50 watts, and I'm on straight power with the Sigelli 75. So here we go. Carousel. Wow, you get that custard and definite nut intake and a smooth custard exhale. It's not over and it's not an eggy custard like some come out tasting. It's really a nice custard. It's not overly sweet. And you can there's some hints of other things in the background. It's very delicious. And I'm not a big nut person. I've tried some other nut flavored e-juice that has not appealed to me, and this one really does. This one is spot on. It smells great. It doesn't have an eggy custard smell, so they're using a good custard. They're using a good nicotine, and let me tell you, it also tastes fantastic. Like I said, you get the custard exhale. It has a slight sweet exhale, a little bit of a nut in it, and it's really very, very good. So that was Carousel. On to the next. Let me change out this wick, and we'll get to the next one in the Stache Ride line. All right, on to number 2 in the Stache Ride line is the Rocket, and here is how they have it described. This aeronautical beauty is sure to launch your taste buds to the moon. Melding strawberries with lemon meringue will assuredly make this a fun ride. So again, 3 milligrams. I have the same setup, same build. I have re-wicked, and just so that people know, the wicking that I use consistently on all my different builds is called Texas Tough. I will put a link in the description on where you can get it. This is a sub-ohm cotton. It doesn't burn. It doesn't have hot spots. And this stuff, as compared to others like the organic cotton balls and also cotton bacon, I can still taste sometimes that cotton. I cannot taste it with Texas Tough. This stuff is fantastic. It's sold by the package, and I've had this for a while, and of course it's folded in half, so it is as big and as wide as this package. and I've had this for a while, but I use it all the time. About 2 strands, and when you see it, it comes in kind of strands. 2 strands are good, and that does one build, so I take 2 off, and then it builds, and it one on either side when I'm doing a dual coil. So Texas Tough, please check it out. This is also done by Leo D Designs, who does the coil jig, which has been in a previous review. Please check that out, and I will put a link in the description for both of those there. So on this though, so here's Stache Ride Rocket. Now let's take a nice little whiff of this. Oh yeah, I can definitely smell the strawberries and the different things that are in here, so I'm really, really excited. So let's pull off the top cap to the freak show and get a good dropper and really whip this up. So, trying to make sure I don't have any dry spots, so I don't, have any funky tastes, and I get the pureness of this liquid. This line I have tried in my other devices. I've done it in tanks. This stuff is fantastic. It works on sublime tanks. It works in the dripper. All that kind of good stuff. So, okay, so Stache Ride the Rocket. Oh, this is so yummy. On the inhale, you have a strawberry flavor, and on that exhale, it's the citrus notes that are added to it. I think that lemon, and it's not most of the juices that I get that have lemons in it are overly lemon, and it just rides the entire thing. This isn't. You can taste everything in the back area of this, so it's a subtle lemon with a really nice strawberry flavor, and it tastes like real strawberries. So let me just drip a little bit more into this. And this one has been kind of my favorite, so I'm almost out of it. Yeah. We'll do this again, because I really like this flavor. I'm a strawberry nut. Oh yeah, it is just so well done. Not one flavor overpowers the other. They are both equally in there. I like that it's not that sicky sweet strawberry. It's a true strawberry with a slight sweet to it. Kind of like when you make a strawberry shortcake from fresh strawberries is what I'm getting. And then a hint of lemon meringue, just a hint on that exhale. Oh yeah, this stuff is so good. You guys are gonna like this one. So I'm gonna go on to the next and be right back, so don't go anywhere. Okay, off to number 3 in the Stache Ride line that I have is called the roller coaster. Is it orange? Is it peach? This brings up the old age zebra argument. Whichever you decide, sit back and enjoy the twists and turns of this flavor. So again, it's 3 milligrams of their roller coaster. So let's get some in here and drip it, because I'm excited. This is another one. I vaped almost the whole bottle between tanks and everything. It's got a very consistent taste in all the things that I put it through. So while I show it as I'm dripping it on YouTube videos, they also go into tanks And of course the tanks that I'm using are like the Heracles. I also use the Sub Tank Plus, things like that. So it gets a full ride. Haha, Stache Ride. It gets a full range of trial and error to see what I like best and how I like it best. But of course, the most profound way to pick up a lot of the notes is through dripping. So let's do the roller coaster and let's see which one I can pick out today. Yes, I love this one too. On the inhale, you get the orange, and it is a pure orange, just like the oranges you pick up and you eat. And on that exhale is just a hint of peach, and it's not a sicky sweet peach, it's a solid peach. This is, I mean, honestly, in this line, it's going to be very, very difficult for me to place these on my favorite category because you know I do that at the end. But, I mean, when you smell it, you can smell the different flavors, and when you vape it, you can taste the different flavors as well. And they did this so well that you can taste everything. And that's pretty difficult to do in a juice line, especially when you're messing with lemons and oranges and peaches, which can be very overpowering. Now remember, oranges, limes, and those are very acidic, so you don't want to put that in anything that's plastic because it will break your tanks. Most of these are high VG anyway, and I will tell you the VG-PG ratio on these in the description underneath here, along with the links directly to that particular juice to order, and also to their Facebook and website pages. But oh, this is another extremely yummy flavor. I can say I'm not disappointed. Now, on to the very last one, and then we'll do I will try to put my 1 through 4 on my particular tasting of the flavors. Be right back. Let me change out this cotton and get some fresh stuff, and I will be back. Alright, on to the very last one in the Stache Ride line is called the Ferris Wheel. Very nice, very nice. The Ferris Wheel, and this is how they have it on their description. This complicated balancing act of flavors brings pure joy to all those that ride it. Kiwi and black currant? Who knew? She's an over-the-top delight to vape. Let's check it out. It smells very, very good. I definitely smell the currant and a hint of that kiwi. It smells so good. Like I said, this has been a fabulous line. It's one of 2 that I've enjoyed everything in it, 100% almost. And that's saying a lot for me to say I like, out of probably 50 different juice lines that I try, that I like almost everything in it. So here, let's vape this Ferris wheel, and I'll let you know what I think. Oh, this thing is so good. You get that sweet kiwi mixed with a berry that's a hint in that background. It's not overly sweet. Oh, this is so good. Oh my goodness. This is so totally amazing. Oh. This is why I said this line is going to be very, very hard for me. So, to go down the line, yeah, this is from Stache. This is the Stache Ride line. and in it has 4 flavors: the Carousel, Ferris Wheel, the Rocket, and Roller Coaster. Now, in my opinion, when I went through all this, it's been very hard. Now, I always do a number 1 to kind of the least favorite. I equally love, absolutely adore the Rocket, the Roller Coaster, and the Ferris Wheel equally. Each of them are great on their own, between the mixing and not being overly sweet, but being right on the money on the profiles that they're trying to put out there. Absolutely fantastic. I can't thank them enough. I guess in my second place, since I can't pick one of the 3, is going to be Carousel, and that's only because I'm not a huge peanut person. It's not bad. I really enjoyed it. I liked it. And I'm probably going to try a little bit of different things now with some peanut in it. I know there's some that have like peanut butter and jelly, so it's got the grape with the peanut butter in it, and I really would like to start trying some of those. So it's opened up my eyes to try some different things. So I want to personally thank Stache Sauce for sending these to me. As always, my reviews are honest, whether they're sent to me or if I purchase them. I do plan on purchasing more of these. I will put in the description bottom, in the underneath here, where you can get it, who you needed to contact. There'll be direct links to each of the flavors, and I hope you check out Stache Ride. Of course, always remember that flavorings and how people taste them are individual and very subjective to the person. I have, like I said, nothing but wonderful things of Stache Ride. I think this new line that they have out is absolutely fantastic. I'm hoping they'll become one of my network sponsors. And if you want to check out more of my videos, you know where to find them. Also, look me up online. I have Juicin with Jenn website. That will be in the description as well. I'm on Facebook, Twitter, Google Plus, Instagram, and all those links will be down there. So I really encourage you, please, if you want to see more of me and my juice lines that I review, hook up with me. I am also on the Sanctuary Network. I have 2 standing shows that I do each week. Tuesdays from 1 to 3 Pacific time, that would be 4 to 6 Eastern. And then I also do with SNS Mods owners Lisa and Chopper, called Intro to Vaping, and this is for vapors that are new and old, and we pride ourselves that we have Halo on as a sponsor for that show, but in particular since they are an intro to vaping kind of group. So please check us out on those. And also I will be doing different flash shows. So my flash show this week will be intro to coil making. So we're going to go over the ins and outs about Ohm's laws, things you need to know, also some of the safety things you need to know as well. And then we're going to be building basic coils. So check that out. I hope to see you on another episode. Thank you all for your love and your support. And from all of my sponsors, I truly appreciate each and every one of you. And I will see you guys on the next Juicin with Jenn vaping review. And as I always end my things, vape and breathe, because with vaping you can breathe so much better. See you later, guys.